Hey guys, back out here in the woods practicing some more with the old hickory butcher knife that I showed last week. I believe it was on Fun Knife Friday. And I think I showed you guys that I put a patina on this and I striped it using yellow mustard. So just out here practicing some more with this big knife, 7-inch blade, butcher style, big sweep up here, and again practicing skills on a tri-stick. So we've got a rounded end here, a 7-notch pot hook, round reduction, lashing notch, square reduction, a V-notch. Not sure what they call this, like a log saddle, and then a saddle notch rounded, and finally a point. But clearly the hardest thing to carve with this big knife was the lashing notch. Really too big to get in there and do delicate work. So you know, see, I opened it up a little bit, and how I did that was I just kind of kept cutting into it and scraping out what I could. Then I went and got a piece of stick that was a harder wood. I think this is from a branch from a coffee berry, and I trimmed down the point to like a little file of sorts, or a chisel, and then I could work it in there underneath and try and open this out. And this is harder, this little piece is harder than these fibers in this green piece of royal willow. So I'll tell you, it was really a temptation to break out a pocket knife or a Leatherman tool, but I was committed to doing it with the butcher knife. And it made me realize, and it made me appreciate, that Nesmith used a 3-blade system. Of course, he used a hatchet, a double-bitted hatchet for his big wood projects, cutting kindling and camp wood, and then sheath knife for butchering game and fish and such, and then a small well, a moose, I think, pocket knife or something similar. But I'll tell you what, this project here really is more in the realm of a pocket knife. I mean, doing notches for campfire for cooking, a pot hook notch, or you know, maybe a lashing notch for, you know, posts that you've set that maybe you want to make, I don't know, something you want to lash into, like a structure. You know, if you're building a primitive structure like a tarp over a frame, that pocket knife is golden. It's just golden. So really, it's after all these years, it's still really impossible to beat Nesmith's choice of blades. I mean, he's really just had it down. And I don't know about Kephart. If Kephart, I'm going to guess he probably had a pocket knife that he relied on. You know, there's such a emphasis on the Kephart knife, sheath knife, and that's great. But I'll bet he even had a pocket knife. So anyway, just out here practicing with it. Man, I really like the finish that I ended up with on this. It just makes me so happy. I'm really enjoying playing with this. Still quite sharp too. After all of this carving, I'll go home and tune it up, but it's still good to go. Okay, so there you have it. Just a little follow-up. Carry a pocket knife in addition to your sheath knife. You won't regret it. All right, we'll catch you later.